Welcome, modern day mystics, fellow truth seekers, James and Justin, back again with another reaction video, and we are going to dive once again back into the nerd robot bin. They just released a new video, I think it's like today, called 50 Religions Explained in 5 Minutes. So that is going to be quite the feat to get through all that, but let's take a look. All right.
Orthodox Christianity worships the Holy Trinity through traditional rituals and sacraments. Catholic Christianity worships the Holy Trinity with sacraments and follows the Pope. Protestant Christianity worships the Holy Trinity through Bible-focused practices and personal faith. Mormon Christianity rejects the Trinity, believing that Jesus is the Son of God but focusing more on God the Father. Unitarian Christianity rejects the Trinity and focuses on the oneness of God, believing that Jesus was just a prophet, similar to Islam. Marcionite Christianity believes that there are two gods. The wrathful Jewish God is different from the loving Christian God. Judaism worships Yahweh through Torah study, prayer, and commandments. Sunni Islam worships Allah through the 5 pillars and follows Prophet Muhammad's example. Shia Islam worships Allah with special reverence for Ali and his family. Sufi Islam worships Allah through mystical practices, focusing on personal experience and union with God. Ahmadiyya Islam worships Allah and follows the teachings of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. Vaishnavism worships Vishnu and his avatars with devotional practices. Shaivism worships Shiva through rituals and meditation for liberation. Shaktism worships the goddess in various forms with rituals and festivals. Ayyavazhi worships Ayya Vaikundar and follows the Akilati Ratu Amanai. Smartism worships multiple deities with a focus on self-study and personal choice. Balinese Hinduism blends Hindu and Balinese practices, worshipping Sanghyang Widhi, the supreme god. Ganapatism worships Ganesha for wisdom and obstacle removal. Sikhism worships one God, follows Guru Nanak's teachings, and practices equality and service. Theravada Buddhism adheres to the earliest scriptures and practices of Buddhism, focusing on individual enlightenment. Mahayana Buddhism follows Buddha's teachings with an emphasis on the Bodhisattva path, aiming for the enlightenment of all beings. Vajrayana Buddhism incorporates esoteric practices and rituals, emphasizing the transformation of the mind to achieve enlightenment. Baha'i worships one God and promotes unity and peace through Baha'u'llah's teachings. Jainism follows Mahavira's teachings, practicing non-violence and truth for liberation. Shinto worships kami, or spirits, through rituals and festivals, emphasizing nature. Saudai worships a supreme being, integrating multiple religious teachings. Tenrikyo worships God the Parent, focusing on joyous living and community service. Rastafarianism worships Jah and reveres Haile Selassie, focusing on liberation and justice. Scientology follows L. Ron Hubbard's teachings to achieve spiritual enlightenment. Zoroastrianism worships Ahura Mazda, practicing rituals involving fire and purity. Chondoyo blends Confucianism, Buddhism, and Christianity, focusing on social reform. Shiondoism focuses on moral living and societal harmony with Korean traditions. Druidism worships nature and ancestral spirits through rituals and festivals. Ekankar worships the light and sound of God through spiritual exercises. Lukumi worships Orishas with rituals blending African and Catholic traditions. Macumba is an Afro-Brazilian religion worshipping spirits with music and dance. Santeria worships Orishas with rituals blending Yoruba and Catholic practices. Umbanda blends African, indigenous, and Catholic traditions in worship. Vodou worships spirits through rituals blending African and Catholic elements. Candomblé worships Orishas with African rituals and Catholic elements. Wicca worships the god and goddess through nature, rituals, and magic. Raelism follows Rael's teachings, worshipping extraterrestrial beings. Mandeism worships God through water purification and John the Baptist's teachings. Yazidism worships Melek Taus with unique community rituals. Confucianism follows Confucius's teachings for moral integrity and social harmony. Taoism seeks harmony with the universe through meditation and rituals. Hellenism revives ancient Greek religion and worships Greek gods through rituals. Falun Gong combines meditation and moral teachings based on the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. Druze follows a secretive and eclectic religious tradition that worships one God and emphasizes the teachings of Al-Hakim bi-Amr Allah. Manichaeism was a major religion combining elements of Christianity, Zoroastrianism, and Buddhism. Theosophy seeks divine wisdom through study and meditation, blending Eastern and Western religious traditions and philosophies. Hermeticism is a spiritual tradition based on writings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, focusing on alchemy, astrology, and divine knowledge. Satanism varies widely, with some worshipping Satan as a deity, and others viewing Satan as a symbol of individualism and rebellion.
Well, there you go. Nerd Robot back at it again with another solid video. Blazed through those religions, did a solid job. I was surprised at some of the ones that were missing from there, and maybe it's just because there aren't that many people practicing them. I was thinking about like the Egyptian gods and the Norse gods and the Greeks gods and stuff like that. They weren't in there. So you probably could have named way more than that. I have a suspicion that there are a lot more religions, but they're so small that I guess the video couldn't mention all of them.
One that stood out to me was Mandaism. The one that focused on John the Baptist and water baptism.
Interesting
and stuff.
one.
Yeah, I was like, because John the Baptist is an interesting character from the Bible.
Yeah, the Satanism one always sticks out to me because I'm always like, how does a Satanist view Satan? We got to do like a video on that sometime because like, why would you be rooting for the bad guy? I can only assume that the Satanist believes that somehow we've all been tricked and that Satan is actually like the good guy trying to rescue humanity or something.
Well, I mean, that's why they have like the term playing devil's advocate. Like, because the bottom line is there's some stories where it's like, wait a sec, why was Satan like allowed there? Like, sometimes I think it might have to do, like, I don't know much about it, but in my life it's like, you know, just trying to take a different perspective than the one that everybody's like, this is it, this is how you get an A, is you say this is an answer. It's like, well, hang on a sec, what's going on here? Why would it be this way? But yeah, you're right, we should probably do a video about it.
Well, I think sometimes with Satanism, it's not that they even believe that in like a evil entity. It's more of like a protest statement against religion in general, being like, you know, we don't believe in general, so we're just gonna, you know, gravitate to the thing that repulses it the most. I've heard something like that before, but who knows, right? Let us know in the comments. Oh, anything else stick out in there? I know a lot of them seemed like they were trying to merge. They were trying to merge faiths. There was a few faiths in there. Like I liked how they were trying to like put together Eastern and Western philosophies, bring some unity and stuff like that.
Some of the religions in there were like that. Like what?
I can't remember the names of them. There were like some of the names, but there was definitely one in particular that was trying to like merge Western and Eastern philosophy. Some were a blend of Christianity and Buddhism and another faith.
Right. Well, I was just gonna give an extra props to Nerd Robot for doing a video like this. Like, I like this idea of people trying to figure, because these religions make up the people of the world. So many people believe in something, right? Yeah. And I think it's interesting to start to more and more see the relevance of that. Yeah. What is the relevance of believing all these different things? You know, I'm kind of going through my own process right now where I'm like, you know, this is the third time we watched this. We've had to redo it 3 times. I don't know. This is like something weird going on with this video. And so I'm struggling just to speak, you know. Like, I rebuke you, Satan. Let me talk. But I'll say this. At one point I was like, what is this? Like, wouldn't it be easier if we just didn't have religions anymore? Like, didn't have all these, you know, ancient, written thousands of years ago stuff. You know, I know not all of them are, but like didn't have all these things we had to do, and instead just took of like, let's talk in good faith, let's put all the cards on the table and try to just value truthfulness and transparency and honesty as much as we can. You know, like hold that up as a high value so we're not like deceiving each other about our intents and about our actual experiences and stuff like that,
and hopefully stirring within that somehow some world unifying peace that brings us together,
right? But it's nice to see this sort of, you know, ideological cross-pollination going on where all these ideas are, people are getting informed about what everybody else thinks. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, we're seeing it more. We're seeing it more and more, man. When we were kids, things were very isolated. And with the internet and everyone being able to like learn off of each other, I feel like we're all starting to understand each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll leave it on that point, guys. If you liked our reaction, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone till next time,
Stay spiritual.